actually have a question to the list of questions since you said your voice has power. We already knew that. Me and Trista were actually talking about it a little bit earlier. So I want to get you guys' opinion. There is a white artist by the name of Jack Harlow, which we know. He came on the show. Shout out Jack.
Shout out to Jack Harlow.
It's a conversation right now. He was saying that he felt like his music got blacker as far as his sound. And so there's a couple debates here and there, but I want you guys' opinion on what you think of that. Do you see a problem with that? Do you not see a problem with that? Do you see it's just where music is going? Just gotta ask. Tristan brought it up and I was like, this is a good conversation.
You know what? These days, I'm on a sports show. If you got something sports to ask me, I'll answer it. But these days, I'm just sticking with the script these days. I'm here for sports. I want to talk about sports. And anything sports related, I could talk about. Now, Jack Harlow has had a movie where he was playing a basketball player. So we integrated him into sports. And that's how he came about being on the show. I thought it was a great idea, you know. But when you say
how did Shine get on the show?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. These days I'm sticking with sports, you know. I'm washing my hands, you know. I'm just washing my hands. Pause. I got to, you know. I gotta wash my hands, you know. Yeah, I'm here for sports. I'm an expert at sports when it comes to what do they call it, Titletown. I gotta get back to Titletown. You know, they miss me there.
I don't miss you. I don't miss this at all. This show was very. We got cocaine prices last week. We got weights. We got eye tests. We scanned the globe, baby. We're asking you as a musician, what do you think about Jack Harlow going on New York Times, telling two journalists, white journalists, I got blacker. That's what he said.
Well, I'm wearing white these days.
These days, he's not addressing it. That is clear.
I'm going to let Killer address that.
That's fine.
Killer, what do you think?
I think Jack Harlow's funny. Like, I don't think he meant it at any harm. Like, even when he was on this show, he was combative. Like, not bad. He had good banter. Like, I called him Larry David. He called me Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Mase said something. He said, I think Mase, you look good with Suki. Something he said. He's a very funny dude. So I don't think that he meant any harm by it. I think that he was being funny. But maybe he meant by his rhymes got better. I think Jack Harlow's a great artist. But it's a lot of white artists over the years, not just rap, to where you'll be like, oh, that nigga's white. You'll hear a song and then you'll see the person, like what's his name, Robin Thicke. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
Pause. Yeah. So. Yeah. Like, you know, and it goes earlier than that. You know what I'm saying? So. I think it was made as a joke from him. And I wouldn't know that if he wasn't on the show because I wouldn't know his personality. I would have been like, fuck you talking about? But I met him and he was up here and he was funny and he's quick on his feet. So I don't take it a certain way, but I can see why other people might take it a certain way because they may not know his personality. They just may know his music. But I didn't think he meant it as any harm or maliciousness. If anything, he tried to say, look, I got better because the black people are better than us in rapping. That's how I kind of took it.
Yeah. So you took it kind of like as a compliment because it's like, you know that's
Yeah, but I understand he knows that too. He knows how to work with me. He knows this would create a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. If I say this, then I'm going to have some people in an uproar. And we're talking about it now. The first thing on the show. Yeah. So.
Good point. Marketing worked. Okay, so.
What you think, Trish?
I thought it was, it is like a content generating conversation because I didn't even know that he was putting out a neo soul album. I had no idea. He put out a new album, I think, called Monica, and I think he's getting flamed for that title. I think it's a reach, but some people think that's him like playing some word games. But I had no idea he had even put out an album, and then I saw his his music video where he had like the tube sock on his head. He was looking like a white Taye Diggs from like The Best Man. And so I like Jack Harlow's music. I thought that was maybe not the best place to have that conversation if you're going to get flamed, because you're doing that with two white journalists. So it makes it seem like, I don't know, I think it's different than if he did that with like Sway. I feel like maybe it would have a better conversation that way. I don't know. I thought it was just an interesting interview that now is creating a lot of conversation that's probably a great marketing tool for pushing people to his album.
Trish, you rap, right? The better your rhymes get, the blacker do you feel?
No.
Good answer.
No.
Good answer.
Never.
Flame
Like,
on.
No, definitely not. I've never, no.
All right,
Yeah.
because you know, you may be feeling black enough to be like, I think I could say nigga now.
Oh, hell.
Well, that's what people are saying about his album cover, is that's what Monica is like a little word game.
What is it? I don't know. Tell me.
I don't know. Like, if you say it in a way, it kind of sounds like something else.
Moniker.
My
My
nigga.
nigga. Okay, I get it, man.
Get it?
My nigga.
Get it.
Oh,
There it
shit. Yeah, you going too far.
Oh.
My goodness.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, now they going too far, man.
Not only that, situations do matter, because to have a conversation about blackness with I would say a white panel is interesting. It's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of
That's
that.
how I took it as
But,
well, Stat.
Yeah.
Well, Mase might, I know he doesn't want to be part of it on camera. Maybe the people he signed to is Mase peoples. Why don't you get to the bottom of it with Drum and Lake and everybody and see what's going on there? They approving of Jack Harlow saying my nigga. Yo, Lake.
Yeah, Lake.
Yo, Lake, what's going on, Lake?
Yeah, Lake. Come on, Lake.
Drum, what's going on? Hit me up. Y'all niggas tag me. Hit me up any other time. Hit me up. Let me know if y'all approve that.
We'll see. But we'll see what happens with Jack Harlow.
Yo, Killer, I'm going to call Lake right now.
Okay. Thought you wasn't getting in these issues.
I'll pass you the phone. Lake, Killer want to ask you something.
Yo, Lake was good, man. We started the show this morning with something, and I was like, you know, we could just ask Lake and we can ask John, because y'all hit me any other time about it. Are you cool with Jack Harlow naming his album Monica?
Am I cool with him naming it Monica?
Yeah, because they saying it really stand for my nigga.
Nah, it don't stand for my nigga. I was cool. You think I would let that nigga put up? You think I let
So
him
what
put
does
out my nigga?
so what does Monica stand for?
So basically, it's like a chick that he messing with, but he don't want to put her public name. You know, he can't be like, y'all, you would put her name on the cover. He can't do that.
But at
So
the
he gotta, yeah. So it's really about a chick that he dealing with.
but at the same time he's saying he feels blacker.
Yeah, I can't. Cam, I can't defend that. I don't know.
So-
I don't know what made him feel blacker.
So he feels blacker, and the album is called My Nigga.
He said so he feels black. My nigga.
Yeah, Trista was reaching on that.
This is the head of marketing.
What'd she say? What'd you say, ma'am?
I'm just playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the young lady say?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You can't say you don't know, Lake. All right, we're gonna call cap on you don't know. We're just gonna say you. What I'm gonna say is that you make a lot of money and you're turning a blind eye.
Yeah, we make a little bit of paper, but you know what I'm saying? That ain't I don't think the Monica shit is what it is, though. I think him saying the black shit was kind of off deck, though. Really, I'm gonna keep it real, Cam. It was more off deck that he said it to two white people. If he would have said it to two niggas, it would have been a lot better. Like if he would have said,
that's what I said.
Explain that. What I'm saying is, they're like, what the fuck? Yeah, Cam would have said, yo, what you mean exactly?
Who's in the background? Who's in the background, like?
He'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna give you a chance. Cam said, who in the background? Nobody.
All right. Well, I just wanted to get to the bottom of it. Thanks, Lake.
Niggas, all right, for sure.
She said, Cam says all the what?
We can hear you.
Word.
We can hear you, nobody. And it's you asking. You said what? And then you still hear it, but no clarification.
That you didn't want to do, but now you're a bodyguard. You get what I'm saying? This saves all of that, and you're running around with rappers and all of that. You're the muscle now.
Listen to me. So
I'm for it.
I get it. So I get it, and I agree with both of y'all, right? But I asked myself when I was formulating the question so you made a good point when you said that the struggle was what makes people fall in love with shows, right? You go back to MTV, BET, when people they talk about people's journey, right, and how they get to where they at. And that's what make you fall in love with them. Or what ESPN was like, dude grew up poor, mom's was this, dad was that, or he wasn't there, and then we fall in love with him, right? And then you put this other thing in the game, and you take all of that away. Then it's sort of like we're not looking at that anymore. But I think that's kind of what happened to music, where you got the internet, you don't have the struggle, you don't have the story, and then who's ever marketed the best or whoever has the best business ends up becoming the biggest artist. And I know it's not the same thing. I might be jumbling the words around a little bit. But
it's similar.
You feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You can say guys are making money, that's cool, but do you lose the art, right? The art of what you're doing and the story of getting there. And that's kind of how I look at what NIL is doing to sports in general. Yes, there's a lot of good, but then also the thing that the viewers love, that we've all fell in love with, was the struggle that seems to be gone. So that's all I'll say.
That's a good point. Wait, so how do y'all feel about that in the music industry? Just kind of like the lane and the path that's taken now, because obviously it's changed drastically. So Mase, what's your opinion on that?
I understand it, but I hate it. I do hate it. I'm a natural. I'm a classic. I'm like all of those things, a throwback. So pause. I hate it. Hey man. I mean, that's just where I stand with it. I think it takes a lot of the drive away. You get to mimic other people. You don't have to be original. You can kind of like copy and paste. I hate it.
That's that.
So you get what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's like copy and paste.
Cam, what's your thoughts on that?
And exact, like you said, as far as the music.
Yeah, basically like the route that's been taken, because it's not, well, for some people it's a long process, but for a lot of people, they're finding kind of segues to be able to make the money and get to the main stage. Like, how do you feel about the route that's been taken, especially by younger artists now?
Is boxers mad at Jake Paul? Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you hate on Jake Paul? That's how I think about it with music. Yeah. You might hate, if you're a boxer, you hate Jake Paul. But are you really mad at how he got to where he got and he manipulated? I'm not going to use manipulated. Yeah. He's supposed to fight Tank. Then he fights Anthony Joshua. Then he fight Anderson Silva. You fighting these kids. You got niggas coming to your world and then making them more money than they were making their world. So you can't even get mad at a Jake Paul. And the same thing as far as rap is concerned. Mm-hmm. You don't have to like it, but to me, I respect it. It ain't our fault that on our birth certificate we didn't come out the same time as Instagram, or we didn't come out the same time as Twitter, or Snap. We had to work with the resources that we had, and we did the best with what we had. So now if somebody could go do a TikTok dance and go platinum, we don't like it. old suck ass TikTok nigga, bitch ass nigga. You know, I said, nigga could never stand on the corner with us, killer. You know that nigga couldn't stand on the corner with us.
He doesn't have to.
That's what I'm saying. How you mad at his birth certificate? Why you mad at him? So I get when niggas be like, yo, I don't like it. I not talking about mom, just people in general be like, but how you mad at them niggas using the resources that they can use, right? Like Mase just say he don't like it, right? Mase, I don't like you on GarageBand singing. I don't like you singing Jodeci over on GarageBand. What kind of shit is that? I'm saying I do like it, but what if I said that?
Yeah, you're
you
right.
get what I'm saying? You can't get mad at the technology that's given to you that's laid before you because you didn't have it. You had to make the best of what was due. So to me, it may not be my cup of tea, but I'm not going to hate on it. That's what I say. It's not really for me, but how am I hate on when niggas using the technology they got at their advantage?
Yeah. I think my point was kind of lost. I'm not saying I hate what they're doing. I hate the system that people put in place to kind of hide the talent that really exists. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I wouldn't be upset with Jake Paul making hundreds of millions. I would be upset if niggas is trying to hide a Terrence Crawford for Jake Paul. You get what I'm saying? That's more so what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Not the system, because what Killer said, I'm for using all of the new ways, but don't try to shun the people who are really gifted to try to only push something that's your personal agenda. That's what fair. I'm mainly talking about.
That's fair.
Because, Jake Paul need to get all the money he get, and that's their business. They don't got their business together.
Yeah. I have one more question before we move on, because I'm just like, my brain is, the gears are turning. So when you guys were promoting like music or like events or like, what was that process like? Because obviously people just go on. I'm not even trying to be funny when I ask this, because obviously people go on TikTok for like a viral moment. But what would y'all do? Like, what was like the main thing that y'all did? Like, you're laughing, but I'm so serious.
You had to have a Southeast region support. You had to have a Northern region support, and you would go from city to city promoting yourself. Like, I would have to get in a van to go from North Carolina to DC to Virginia to Boston to Philadelphia to New York, then take a plane across to Chicago, then hit Detroit, then drive to New Orleans, and every day you would do the morning show and then drive to the next city. So imagine being in a little minivan, you and 6 of your close associates, and every day you're going from every single place, just saying, hey.
And it's only radio he's talking about doing.
And this is only radio.
Wow.
Just, hey, my name is Mase, yo, thank you for this. Yo, you're listening to the live station, da-da-da. You reading up all of these things. Then you got to
shout out every DJ.
You got to shout out every DJ and get their take right. And they be like, nah, Mase, I don't like that one, man. Put some more, put the same energy you gave DJ Turtle Ski, man. Do the same thing you did. And you be there all day. And then from there, you had to go to their party that night. And all this was free.
Yeah.
For me, it was free. And then you had to go to the hospital. You had to sign stuff. And then you had to go through the jails, the juvenile detention center, talk to the kids. And that's how I build Mase from city to city.
Wow.
And then also
and go to the hair salon and say hi to the ladies.
And what Mase is not telling you is, and it's funny because I seen this on social media the other day, and it wasn't part of my street team, but shout Jay Black, you had to have a street team. So when you say TikTok status, it was literally people putting posters on the highway, like with staples. And you put it like, so when you're driving down the highway, let's say you're driving down Las Vegas Boulevard, you just see mad posters on every light post. And you had a street team moving through it, and then it used to turn into competition, record labels against other record labels on fire escapes.
Yeah,
they could
who
climb
crazy?
The highest, who could go the highest and staple your album, this, that, and third. And that's how you created visual awareness on your project was coming out, because that was a street team. So imagine, like you say, now you just look at your phone, get alert. Right. Imagine niggas out at 3 a.m. stapling posters on the 215 out here. Just the whole highway of the 215 or the 15. That you stapling posters to the whole highway. So that's the way you would get visual awareness. And then Mase just made a great point. Your first tour, you go out, it's for free. You don't get paid. It's a promo tour. So they be like, yo, go on promo tour to promote your music and go out.
Everywhere.
Right. But Mace's first promo tour, people was getting paid and he wasn't. So that's why that's what started his problem. His promo tour was a big...
promo tour was a world tour.
Was a world tour. He didn't understand it till later. And then he said, motherfuckers robbing me. Mace caught on early though. That's the way other people didn't.
Yeah, and shout out to Baby Wise, right? He was one of the marketing MVPs. In the winter, he would just have his shirt off, just waving the bad boy flag. When the music was coming out, he'd just be on top of people's cars, just jump on anybody's car and just waving the bad boy flag. And that's what made Bad Boy like really hot, because he was that wild for Bad Boy.
Wow. See, I never even knew that. When I ask these questions, they're like genuine questions because it's so different. Like, not only that, you guys actually had to be able to communicate with people. I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't really know public interactions because they don't really have to. And you can zoom in and like not really show your personality. And I think that helps me understand you guys' mindset more and more, because then when you see college kids who can get paid before even stepping up on a campus and get paid $15K. Meanwhile, you're on a tour, on a bus, going cross country just to get people to like be locked in that you're going on tour. So
a van.
Oh,
a van.
I'm a tour bus.
A minivan. A minivan.
6 people.
A minivan. You know the van the soccer van?
Yeah.
A minivan.
The sliding doors.
Sliding doors and all that. And you gotta go through the colleges too.